The following contest to determine the #1 contender for the DCW Heavyweight Championship. The Enforcer, Marlon Bishop. Manny Lemons.
Goes for a splash, caught by Bishop. Pitches Manny clear over the ropes. Looks like he's holding his knee. Oh my gosh! This is another side of Bishop. Bishop goes right into a standing knee bar. Oh my gosh! Rekka's now in the ring. Rekka's got the towel in her hands. She's thrown in the towel. Rekka's thrown in the towel.
The Enforcer, Marlon Bishop.
It's Sunday morning in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. That means one thing: wrestling at the Gateway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Devotion Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone. I'll be calling the play-by-play action here for you today. On the card, we've got two hard-hitting matches coming your way. First off, the Navajo Warrior celebrates going on 30 years of professional wrestling up against the young and up-and-comer Phil Turner. After that, our main event, when we will see an 8-man tag match between Chango, Tombstone Jesus, and the Brother Smith as they take on the Black Horsemen and Porter Blake. Now, folks, make sure to tune in next week as well, as we will have a championship match between Tom Chad and the newly crowned #1 contender, Marlon Bishop. Last week, Bishop won his #1 contendership in a match that I know you just saw some footage of, but I'd like to revisit. Manny Lemons defended his #1 contendership against Marlon Bishop. As you can see, Marlon threw him over the ropes, injuring his knee, and Marlon zoned in on that knee throughout the entire match, repeatedly attacking it and making it his focus, up until the point where Manny Lemons' wife, Rekka intervened, throwing in the towel, resulting in a technical knockout for Manny Lemons. Right now, I believe we have Rekka backstage with our ring announcer, JV Vernola.
I'm here with Rekka. Rekka, I know it's been a hard week for you and Manny. I know he's not here tonight. Can you give us an update on how he's doing?
All I can tell you is that he'll be back. He'll be back. And I know we promised each other that we will never let our personal life interfere with our business. But did you see the pain in it? Did you see the pain in his face? I just had to throw in the towel to save my husband.
Wait, that's
I just had to do what
that's Christy Janes.
I just had to do it.
International superstar.
I don't know.
Christy Janes.
Oh, I know. I know that your husband's a pab.
Whoa.
And I would have never thrown in the towel for my man.
Strong words from Chris. Oh my gosh! Rekka just slapped Brazilian bombshell Christy Janes. Oh my gosh! JV gets. Oh, we lost, folks. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh! The devoted faithful watching in shock and awe, not unlike ourselves. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is. They've gone out through Gorilla. Can we switch up front? We've spilled out from backstage through Gorilla, now into the ring. Rekka is clearly upset with the comments made by Christy Janes. Now, Christy Janes, who has blazed a way through locker rooms in Japan, Mexico. You've even seen her with the AEW. Now, oh my gosh, a vicious opponent, no doubt. But this is no bout. This is a straight out fight between Rekka. Oh gosh. who is not okay with Christy Jane sticking her nose in to the business of her affairs with her husband, Manny Lemons, who, I'm sorry we didn't get, much of an update. Showing off some of her capoeira skills right there is Christy James. This is, finally, it looks like our commandant of officials, Dewey Larson, is letting him know, yeah, this isn't a match. Rekka not finished with Christy James. Oh my gosh. This is not good. This is not good. I definitely understand Rekka's frustration, but this is not the way to deal with. Oh my gosh! Again, right into a full mount and just grounding and pounding all over Christy James. Referee Larson now physically restraining Rekka Tehaka, getting her out of the way. No, again, coming right back. Oh my gosh. Dewey Larson and our senior official, John Utah Godfrey, trying to physically, Dewey, look at that. He is physically having to restrain and remove Rekka Tehaka from this situation. Oh my gosh, this is... Wow. Folks, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, let us collect ourselves. We'll be right back with our first scheduled bout of the night. Stay tuned. Like I said, we have the Navajo Warrior going up against Filter, and in our main event, an 8-man tag match. Folks, stick with us. We'll be right back. Gosh, did you see that? I cannot believe that. This is...
Collar and Elbow was founded on the traditional values of professional wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product intended to connect with people on an emotional level. A symbiotic relationship where one cannot flourish without the other. We strive to create a product that embodies our passion for professional wrestling expressed through street fashion. This is our company. This is our brand. For all of us who love wrestling, it belongs to us.
Welcome back to Devotion Championship Wrestling, folks. I am the Cicerone, Lauren Gardner. After settling down from what appeared to be a chaotic start of this episode, we are about ready to get going with our first match. However, something happened earlier this morning between some members of our production crew and the Monster Zero. Let's go to that footage now.
Who are these bums that they keep putting in the ring with me? You think I came all the way down here for this? Navajo Joe, or whatever the hell his name is? First Cowboys and now Indians. Do I look like John Wayne to you? Nah, screw this. Looks like I'm gonna have to start booking my own matches around here.
The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Navajo Nation, weighing in at 267 pounds, Navajo Warrior!
For 30 years, the Navajo Warrior has been engaging in organized combat within the squared circle. The man has worked with the best of them. Many professional wrestlers have studied under his tutelage. And today, hopefully, he can rein in the bombastic juggernaut that has been the Monster Zero. Known for his tomahawk thunder chops, the Navajo Warrior always one to put on a good show.
And his opponent, from Greeley, Colorado, he is 6 feet 9 inches tall, 333 pounds, Monster Zero, Filter!
Since making his DCW television debut, the Monster Zero, Filter, has been a force that no one has been able to stop. Completely unchecked in his reign in the ring, and honestly taking things into his own hands in many matches. It's almost as if he doesn't really care about the win sometimes as he does about proving a point. Not here to be a locker room buddy, not here to make friends. He's here to hurt people. And I think if there's anyone that can give him a solid test, can really make him go the limit, it's the veteran, the Navajo Warrior. Collar and elbow tie-up go our competitors. Kind of a stalemate right now. Off, and Filter putting Navajo Warrior into a corner. Our official, sophomore referee Sean. Navajo Warrior able to duck that right hook with a chop. These are those chops that I was telling you earlier about. World famous. And the Navajo Warrior, when all else fails, chop, and chop again. Countered by Filter, only to misfire in the corner. The Navajo Warrior going in, clotheslining. And there is the war dance. Running hip attack right into the jaw of Filter. The Navajo Warrior trying to move this Leviathan. Goes down, and Filter pops him right back up. Sean letting us know clearly just a 1 count. The Navajo Warrior understanding that this is not going to be a walk in the park. Working the shoulder now with, again, more of those chops, and right into a can opener armbar, showing that in his time he has learned how to do just about everything, including, yes, right into an underhook armbar now, not giving up that shoulder position, but oh my goodness! Look at the strength of Filter. Yeah, I mean, that a scoop slam is as good as defense to an armbar as it gets, I suppose. Filter looking like he's enjoying the challenge so far, and this has just got to be frustrating for the Navajo Warrior, someone who's accomplished so much in his career. Filter lining up now for a shoulder claw. Now, up to the referee's discretion, but yeah, I interpret the rules as this is not a legal hold, and our sophomore official Sean giving him a count. Filter goes right back to the shoulder claw. Now this is a dangerous hold because of the subclavicle artery. You can cut off circulation to the brain, as well as the fact that you could damage the brachial nerves that run through your shoulder into the back of your head throughout your arm. Just Sean trying to, and doing a great job. I mean, we've said in the past, how do you rein in Filter when he's big enough to do whatever he wants? But right now, the Navajo Warrior doing a pretty good job of coming back off of the ropes. Oh! And a discus back elbow puts down the Navajo Warrior. 2. Filter playing, saying he's not finished yet. He probably could have finished things right there, but we'll see if that comes back to bite him in the rear later on. Up to his feet, and we're going to see it. Perhaps the F-bomb, the finisher of Filter. We've yet to see it executed in the ring, but Navajo is able to come right back with the hallmark of his arsenal now, this time coming off of the ropes. And Filter puts him right back down again. Clearly the wind knocked clean out of the Navajo Warrior. Off the ropes comes Filter for a splash. Does not go for a pin again. And good for the referee. This is a wrestling match. This isn't a street fight. This is not how things are done. Off the ropes again. This time, another splash. And that's it, folks. Filter having definitely made his point yet again. And as we saw from the footage, when he encountered the production crew earlier this morning, he's frustrated, he's upset with the booking. I don't know what more he could want than a match with the great Navajo Warrior. Apparently, it's not enough for him. We'll see what he meant when he said he'll have to take the booking into his own hands. I announced at the top of the show, next week we will have a championship bout between Marlon Bishop and the DCW title holder, Tom Chad. Tom Chad is standing backstage, ready to address next week's fight.
Next week, no doubt going to be the toughest match of my career. Let's get one thing clear. Marlon Bishop doesn't sweat me. Pound for pound, muscle for muscle. He's got nothing on me. Besides, he's a dumbass, and I'm a Rhodes Scholar. No, not Dusty Rhodes, you doo-doos. You know what? I'm smarter than he is, too. Bishop, next week you come into my house, and I'm going to deflate your ego like a Tom Brady football.
The impetus of our main event goes back to last week, when Tombstone Jesus was defending his core championship against a member of the Black Horsemen. Obviously, the member could not win without the help of Bruce Wayans. Luckily, Chango stepped in and knocked out Bruce Wayans. This allowed Tombstone Jesus to simply pin with the schoolboy that other member of the Black Horsemen. Of course, Chango had beat a few weeks ago Bruce Wayans in a best out of 3 for $1,000, and he was able to retrieve it. However, right after that, in a Salt Lake City street fight, Chango took on Porter Blake. It was a stalemate of a match until the Black Horsemen decided to get involved, and as in a Salt Lake City street fight, there was no disqualification, thus giving Porter Blake the chance not only to secure the win, but to then go on and take out his former team member with a pair of nunchaku. Thus sets the stage for tonight's main event.
The following contest is set for one fall and is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 925 pounds, Juren Porter Blake, the final boss, Bruce Wayans, and Atiba, the Black Horseman.
The very first time we saw Bruce Wayans and Porter Blake here in DCW, it was as a tag team, a very powerful and competitive tag team, the Knights of Wrestling. Now tonight, Porter Blake has joined forces with the Black Horsemen, and I honestly think that the continuity that has already been established between Porter Blake and Bruce Wayans, and thereby through the Black Horsemen, I think is really going to be the weight that swings the advantage onto the side of the team you see standing before you right now. Despite their their crass attitude and their disregard for rules,
opponents.
they've got that going for them.
First, at a total combined weight of 400 pounds, from the temple of the Grey Watcher, Brother Chatwin, Brother Austin, the Brothers Smith.
Fan favorites to no end, with the best intro music on the roster. The Brother Smith, Brother Austin, Brother Chatwin in kind, followed up by, where's Chango?
We got business! Yes, sir, yes, sir! Are you ready to fight, nerds? Yes, sir! Get that ring!
Are you ready to fight nerds? He asks them. Well, he's not wrong about that. At least the sobriquet with which he called them. Yes, Bruce Wayne's. Very astute. Yes, that is only 3 people. However, as the brothers said wait, and as the mists from the Pine Valley Mountains clear,
He's 235 pounds of little muscle, Tombstone Jesus!
the Mountain Metal Messiah himself, the Brother Smith's Great Watcher, and the devoted faithful's core champion, Tombstone Jesus. We are here. Everyone is in the ring. We can't start like this. But I'm afraid Chango and Porter Blake jumped the gun right off the bat. Our senior official, John Utah Godfrey, waves off. He is not called for the bell. This is not sanctioned nor regulation combat. Chango has got Porter Blake on his heels and all alone in the ring. Now our senior official calls for the bell. It has sounded, and we are on our way. Thanks for bringing us into your homes for this episode of Devotion Championship Wrestling. Thanks to all of you who came here live to watch this taping and who are taking safety precautions to do so. We truly do appreciate it. Porter Blake not wanting to face Chango and instead sends in Atiba. Let's see if Atiba's Jeet Kune Do is any match for the BJJ of Chango. So far, not off to a great advantage on the side of the Jet and Jeet Kune Do master of the Black Horsemen. Atiba winds up, misses for a right hook, into a hammerlock goes Chango. Chango holding on to that, able to get out of it goes Atiba, and look at that kneeling fireman carry takeover. Some great amateur skills right there from the Mad Showman. Tagged, and in comes the Mountain Metal Messiah, Tombstone Jesus. He and Chango have got something planned in tandem. Off comes the ropes, and together they put down Atiba. He has got to be sucking wind after that. Rolling into his own corner, he makes a tag to another member of the Black Horsemen. Of course, this was the same member that Tombstone Jesus easily pinned the last time they met up. And into the corner they put him. Tagged comes Brother Austin. Let's see. Yes, folks. He threw a prayer chop, and in comes Brother Chatwin, the Black Horseman member. Oh, botches a lariat there, and Brother Austin there to capitalize with a beautiful Russian leg sweep. 1, 2, this could be, no, almost making short work of the Black Horseman. Bruce Waynes is tagged in. He comes in, he grabs the heel, and oh no. Oh, a speed racer in stereo. That is definitely going to be felt later on tonight and into next week. Bruce Waynes comes off of the ropes, one of the best splashes in the locker room. 1, 2. Brother Austin barely able to kick out from the final boss. Into the corner he goes. A lot of members looking for tags, and he goes for the former Knights of Wrestling partner, Porter Blake. These two they really are in sync like a clock. They can just throw things together perfectly, and we're seeing the effects of it right now in the ring on Brother Austin. Goes for a pin, hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. Brother Austin, no doubt, having mobile troubles right now. Bruce Wayne's viciously attacking his abductor Magnus. In comes Atiba. Brother Austin is put back into the mat with an aided vertical suplex. Man, Brother Austin needs a tag in the worst way possible. He has definitely spent the most time in the ring from their team, and he needs it. Oh, through the power of prayer chops, he's trying to come back, but it's just not happening for him. Able to dodge a kick, leapfrogs over Atiba, tagging Brother Chatwin, and he's got some prayer chops of his own. Oh, only to be leveled in the back of the head by Bruce Wayne's, and now the team stomping a mud hole into Brother Chatwin. In comes the rest of the brothers team to aid, and pure bedlam has taken place. But oh, look at that small package. 1, 2. That's it, folks. Brother Chatwin pulls it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Chango, Tombstone Jesus, and the Brothers Smith.
Brother Chatwin was able to use the chaos started by the Black Horsemen to roll up Atiba into a small package for the pin. However, right now, the Black Horsemen dealing out what I'm sure they think is their own sense of justice. Both Tombstone Jesus and Chango on the ropes. Of course, as I've mentioned before, the Knights of Wrestling, Bruce Wayne's, Porter Blake, they know how to deal out pain together. Oh, gosh. Our official, John Utah Godfrey, trying to bring in this team, trying to get them under some sort of control, continually calling for the bell. They obviously do not care at all. Bruce Wayans and Porter Blake have got beef with, oh my gosh, shades of NXT Daniel Bryan choking out Chango with his belt, his sash. Finally, we're getting some more officials out here. Sean and our Commandant, Referee Dewey. I don't know if it's enough, though. These guys are completely... Here comes Kid Ref and Izzy with him. I'm afraid Brother Chatwin, I think he's unconscious. I haven't seen him move. I don't even know where Brother Austin is. This is... Oh, gosh. This is revolting. This is not right. This is not what DCW is about. And I hope there are repercussions for these guys. I truly do. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we've got for this week. Thanks again, as always, for joining us. We'll be back next week with more Wrestling at the Gateway. As always, I'm Lauren Gardner, and until next time, stay devoted.
Now I will kill you.